Oops. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, I can get something good here. And I'm gonna get right in there, okay?
Okay. Up a little bit, and then closer to your face, just a little bit more. That's perfect.
See, that's what I was trying to capture, and as I'm looking at it, I'm thinking of the poem, and I'm trying to get my hand in the right place, so it might take several attempts to get the right thing. I went for a walk in my own backyard. My own backyard doesn't go very far. Yet I went for a walk in my own backyard, and guess what I happened to meet? I met a dragon there that had silver scales, ivory horns, and at least 10 tails. These are clips of my career as an artist and a songwriter and a theatrical person. Now that's me playing the guitar. This is the Mormon Youth Symphony and Chorus that did this song. This went out over PBS as part of a Christmas special. And it was an amazing moment because I could see something that I'd written actually coming to life. And I was in my early 20s, and when I stood up, I thought, this is wonderful. This is the way the world is going to accept me. They're going to be applauding what I'm doing. Obviously, I learned very quickly. I realized that video was a way to reach all of humanity. The musical arts in America have to a large extent gone to what they call the national people, people who are working for big-time money organizations. Now, in back of me, you can hear the sounds of a bustling city. However, right in here in this particularly quaint old building, some amazing musical artists have shown their brilliance to the world.
I see the whole world living as friends. I see them laughing, shaking hands. I have a dream, why don't you share it with me? I see the sun up there shining so bright. I see the whole world, see the light. I have a dream,
When I was pruning the tree, I'd make sure that this looked a little bit smooth, make sure these were a little bit smooth, so that this is kind of an art piece. And if I want to have a background, I can come right here and I have a background of simply leaves. So in other words, this is a living part of my movie set. Let me try that again.
Go.
So in other words, this is a living, let me try it one more time. So in other words, this is a living part of my movie set. This is a living, let me try it one more time. So this is, in essence, a living part of my movie set. Well, for a long time, I've been wanting to make a movie about the block where I live. And you know, I'm of the opinion that you could make a great movie out of any block in the world as long as you had a great movie maker there to see what the possibilities are. I've been working on it for years because I've been filming different happenings on this block. It's interesting, we have some amazing sets to work with on this block. We have Gilgal Garden. Well, this was once part of my own backyard. Years ago, my father purchased this garden to save it from being lost. And then later, the city started seeing the value of this place, and they bought the garden from my family. Mathematics. Mathematics is the study of beautiful, systematic patterns, or even the lack of them. It is the science and the art of acquiring understanding relating to these reasonable, foundational, meticulous motifs. One of the things that concerns me is that people might say, well, okay, this is just an average American in his own backyard, and he has a video camera, and he's imagining he's making movies. And they'd have every right to say that, because there are thousands upon thousands of people that have a phone or a video camera that can be making movies in their own backyard. However, what I'm trying to point out is that they're maybe not realizing that this is an amazing privilege. Someone can take old windows that might be considered of little use and make amazing art with a video camera. One can take an old sawhorse. The weathering and the old nails are the stuff of which poetry can be made. The rust is teaching them of the elements of this planet here spinning in space. Some people think of this tree of heaven as just an annoying plant. But I happen to think of this as a beautiful pattern here. Now obviously, like I said, I'll probably have to film this next year because the bugs have added their own part to this poem.
If you've been trying to find your way out of the wastelands of media, come join us at the Salt Lake Freedom Film and Storytelling Festival. This is a family-friendly event where we are presenting great motion pictures, wonderful stories, and beautiful ideas. Come, join us at the Salt Lake Freedom Film and Storytelling Festival, where we are celebrating the nobility in liberty.
Shakespeare said all the world's a stage, and that's true. We're all writing our play, and I happen to be writing my play with movies to a great extent.
So he hires me to do all his music, to put it on sheet music, and so we've struck up quite a friendship. And we need to tune, right? Oh, you need an E. I'm sorry.
Everybody loves an October night. When I sit down and write a piece of musical art, I'm conscious of saying in the back of my mind, is Beethoven going to be happy with this? Is Bach going to think this was worth his time to listen to? Everybody. You see, some people may think that their dream is distant, far away, in some other place. However, I have found that a dream can exist wherever one is placed in this magnificent creation, the planet Earth. Now, people might say, you're just making movies in your own backyard. And I would say, isn't it wonderful?
Tickets are available for the Salt Lake Freedom Film, Eclectic Music, and Storytelling Festival. And here to tell us more is Brian Fetzer. Hello,
I appreciate
Brian.
being able to be here.
Oh, you're welcome. And you're celebrating a 10-year anniversary.
Certainly. And you were a big part of the beginning of this.
Aw.
Because I remember that first interview. And you said there's a lot of musical things going on. And I said, well, yeah, that's right. I need to say something about that. And so that has continued.
Great. So you've got music, I know. You've got storytelling. And tell me about the films. I know you've got several films.
Okay. This is also the 10-year anniversary of Ghostly Guardians, which is right over there, which is one of the movies that started the festival. And that has been on the big and the small screen for 10 years now, which is an amazing thing. People are still coming to see it in a theater setting. So it's been an amazing movie for us. Another movie that we'll be showing is called The Unfolding by Christian Fwiese, who is a great, great movie maker. We also have parts of Pieces of the Wind.
Okay.
And that actually aired on Channel 7 back in 2004, it was actually.
Okay.
And 180,000 people saw it then. Since then, it's been seen by hundreds of thousands, over the social media and that kind of thing. We'll be showing parts of that with a movie called Songbirds of the Crossroads. It's about musical people here in Utah. One of the new groups is called Cedar Breaks, and they're actually a really wonderful group. They do some amazing things. And then also, another new movie is the Pie Song Phenomenon. Now, that is a journey, a saga. I actually started doing concerts in elementary schools a long time ago with songs about mathematics. And so that's what this film is about, singing about mathematics. And the young people love it.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and good luck with the festival.
I appreciate that.
And if you would like to know more about the Salt Lake Freedom Film and Storytelling Festival at the historic Fort Douglas Post Theater, you can call 801-532-2766. That's 801-532-2766. I'm Mary Dixon. Thanks for watching Contact.